Now then, welcome back to Material Energy Cubed. And I'm just putting away the sugarcane farm. Thank you. And I'm going to put in a cactus farm. Oh yes. A cactus farm. Is that it? Is that what it does? Just... really? Is it missing a level? It's the first time I loaded up this cactus farm, but at least I know it's there. It's got sandstone on the bottom and sand there, okay? So we've got a little cactus farm growing. I'm just going to grow that for a little bit. Turn the power off. Thank you. There we go. Now, cactus farm, you didn't see in the last episode, because I've been doing a little bit of off-camera work in this chamber over here. I've had the biosphere loaded up. Let's put the sugarcane farm away for now and drop the sugarcane over here. I got quite a decent amount of sugarcane. Look, so it's now 500 sugarcane, which is a good time to just say, no, that's enough sugarcane. That's enough sugarcane. So I've now switched it over. I've got something to switch it to, at least, right? Now, let's turn this on, boot this all up. Biosphere, boom. Biosphere on. Thank you. Now, I've spent a little bit of time. Ooh. Biosphere load. Thank you. I've spent a little bit of time lighting up Biosphere. And I'm not really proud about how I did it. Technically, I'm not cheating, but it feels a bit like cheating. But it is sort of like a valid tactic for CTM maps, right? CTM map, you see a new area. You get the torches on the bar. You maybe get a speed boost effect. And then you run around and you just torch, 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 spam torch, spam torch, spam torch, spam torch, spam torch, run around. Don't really worry about fighting the mobs. Just run around, spam torch, spam torch, spam torch, spam torch. Run around, spam torch, spam torch, spam torch. Yep, just like this. Yep, boring, but exciting all at the same time. Spam torch, spam torch, spam torch. And then you run out. You go somewhere else completely. So I would go down to this floor, run down, head down my little water stream, run over there, so everything would despawn. And then get back up, come back over here, go back upstairs, go back to it, and no mobs would be spawning in the area that I lit. So I would then run, take a speed, run around the next bit and start lighting up. And I did that for a couple of hours, lighting this whole top area up. And it seems like we've had success so far. In a chest somewhere, maybe over in that corner, or maybe where the lava was. I removed the lava, by the way. In a chest there was the cactus farm that I've just gone and started up to let the cactuses start to grow. Because now we've got some cactus green and stuff. And I have blocked off these areas here, but it's still dark inside. One of the first things I tried to do was just quickly block that off so that nothing could come out from the mines. I don't really want to use the minecart just yet, but there's all sorts of nasty things in there. But on the same note, there's lots and lots of really cool resources up here, like deep iron ore and stuff. Oh, let me get back up here. I think I may have missed a spot. What's that in there? I don't know. And that sound you just heard was probably one of the zombies breaking something track-wise, because the zombie awareness, not zombie awareness, there's a collateral, creeper collateral or something like that, I don't know, or zombie awareness or special mobs, or one of the many, many things that are set out to make mobs uber hard to kill the player. They break blocks that are man-made blocks. They break torches, they break anything they find that's man-made. So, I kind of got a plan for this place, but I don't really think it's worth me recording it. What I'm thinking of doing is taking the level down to about there, and just literally digging it out until I've got problems with mobs again. Digging it all out and making it all green grass. to turn it into a farm with those mine shaft entry points for me to go deeper and have some adventuring in the darkness, right? Because this is a fairly deep area, so there's bound to be tons of stuff below this surface area. But for the surface area thing, I do actually need to get these piggies and other things in a farm. I do need to farm them properly. So with that said, I'm going to quickly put this back away. Put it away for now, because we don't need it all the time. There we go. So put that away for now so those mobs are all safely out of the way, and turn that off so it's not using any power. Oh, there's another thing that I've spotted that I think you need to see. I think it was over here. Yeah, carpenter's safe right here. I've taken it out. It was a little slime block. Huh? It's locked. It's not locked. I can get into it. Silly control. And that was a slime block, which is now in here. The slime trophy. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Yep, we got the slime trophy. Which is awesome, because that's another trophy for this episode already. No, I don't want to turn you around. Take my chisel block just in case. I put my little bits of stuff in there every time I was running around, just so that I didn't have to carry it with me all the time in case I died down there. I'm currently still on 3 lives remaining, which is pretty good. But today, I want to have a go at starting the bees off. So, while I'm doing the digging, the bees can be doing the breeding, and I can be getting a passive progression at the same time as an active progression through the CTM map. Now, at the minute, the quest book is not telling me to do bees. At the minute, the quest book, open, is telling me to kill some animals and collect lava and yellowed cryotheum. The yellowed cryotheum, I've already got 2 buckets worth downstairs, so I only need to actually get a couple of buckets worth. But that's in the middle of biosphere. That's going to take me quite a while to get to, because I've still only got 3 lives. I haven't died yet, and I don't want to die yet. So, yeah, that biosphere area is pretty hardcore, as far as I can tell so far. And I've had to be very, very cowardly in the way that I have entered into it. So I've been very cowardly in my way of going through it, which is not good. Entertainment-wise, it's not good. But it is good for keeping my 3 lives straight. So next, this episode, we want to be taking some wood down with us, because we're going to make beehives and apiaries and things like that. So, forestry. There we go. So, we're going to be making alvarez eventually, but we're going to be making apiaries. And we've got a thing called gendustry? I think it's called gendustry, which gives us a few new blocks that we can play with as well. So, bee houses, apiaries. It was an I before the A. There we go. Apiary requires impregnated casings, which requires a carpenter, and a carpenter requires some bronze, and I'm not sure that I've got enough bronze right now. Bronze. I've got brass, but no bronze. So I'm going to have to do a lot of the digging in order to get the things that I need to make the alvarez. But there is already something cool down there. My power supply is running down. There is something cool already down there, so let's go out here. Before we go down, let's just quickly mix these cactuses up. Thank you. Just there. And you. Give me the cactus. Ow. That cactus broke. That's no good. And boom. Thank you. Let's go there with you. Let's just maximize my efficiency. Yeah, even though they're going to fall onto each other and die every now and again, at least we've got some efficiency going. Now, I think I showed you last episode, the grass was growing, so that's good. That's happened now. Still got this little carpenter's safe here, though. I might use that to store things for my bees so that it's on hand. We've got the hives there which require me to get some sort of scoop, well, to get a scoop to break them so I can get the bees out. And we've got these things in here. Those are actually not for thinking about. These industrial apiaries. So I'm going to get some of these industrial apiaries and these upgrades. Because I've never used them before, I'm going to give them a trial and find out what I have to do. These golden eggs. I still need to find out what these golden eggs do as well. Let's take them for now. And I also need a piston to get rid of that dragon egg. But it's fine where it is for now. I don't really need to move it straight away. So, industrial apiaries. I'm guessing that they are something that requires a power supply. Yep, not enough power. It requires 20 RF per tick. And then I can just put them in there, and I could potentially put the upgrades in. It's kind of cheaty in comparison to the normal, but Gendustry, I guess it's the industrial version of forestry. Make it a bit quicker and easier for you if you're doing Gendustry as opposed to forestry. So let us never waste the opportunity to get the melons for a start, because this it's going to be the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul here. I don't want to be losing my 3 lives, and I don't want to be running out of food anytime soon. So let's see what we've got in here. Let's put that away. And I'm going to put them golden eggs away for now as well. Put some more of those away. I know what those are for, those ender things. These are for making the endothermic pumps and the ender quarry. And I don't think I can make an ender quarry yet, but if I could make an ender quarry, then I could potentially set an ender quarry up the right size and shape of that and just run it. And just literally have everything in one of those areas just come into my inventory through an ender quarry. Might be worth checking to make sure to see if we can. Let's get some sticks. I think it's like that. Some wool. Like that. Okay, so I got that scoop wrong. Scoop. Scoop is like that. 2 more sticks missing. Okay. Let's get those sticks there and there. Okay. Let's make 2 scoops. 2 scoops. And do I have any energy cells in the system at the minute that are just sitting making stuff happen? No, I don't. I do have a couple of steam dynamos though. Could potentially set something up with bees to automate themselves eventually, but for right now, right now, no, I don't. So let's get oh, that was another thing. Flowers. Flowers. I did have some flowers. Yeah, we get those. Do I have roses? Are they still called roses in this? Yes, they are. Get 3 roses because I know I'm going to need flowers. Let's get some bone meal. I don't have any bone meal left. Oh yeah, the bone meal's in the other side. The bone meal's in with the trees in it. Yep. So we're going to get the basics of bees started with Gendustry. Fertilizer, the bone meal. That'll do. I don't need too much more. Just enough to make a few bits and pieces. Just enough to make the bees start singing like bzzz and all that. Yeah. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need the energy cell. This energy cell is currently full, but it's also powering the whole system. Oh, wait a minute. I could just have that move down. I could just move that down one now. And then put the power cables along there. Yeah, let's do that quickly while I'm here. Energy conduits, only need 2. And just feed them directly with power. That's what we set up last episode, and that's the purpose of it. Like that. There we go. And then if I want to take that off, I can. Take that off, I can. And there we go. So I've got all that set up for when I need it now. Let's throw the lever in there, the dirt in there, and the redstone energy conduits back in there. Item ducts. I wonder if I can use item ducts to automate them. Item ducts. I've got 12. Let's take those. And I've got a couple of chests on me already. Energy. Let's take these energy in case I want to spread them out. Because there's 3 of them. But I figured that I could just put them all together and start working on it that way. But maybe we'll do it slightly differently. Let's head on over to the bees. Slightly, maybe. Spread them out a little bit more, maybe. I can wrench it. Okay. So, we've got 3 of these and 1 of these. If I set that up there with an output on the back. That's not output, is it? We'll do that in a minute. Output on the back, and then have 1, 2, 3 going along like that. I could have an output on the top like that to power them all. Output top like so. They should all now be receiving some power. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they've got the power coming in, or going into them. And then put a couple of flowers down, because you know they're going to need flowers. So we just put a couple of flowers down around here, just so they've got the flowers about them. And put down a couple of chests. Well, maybe just 1 chest for now, just for extracting items from them. Like that. And just wrench it. Let's go output, output, output. And then put a load of levers on the top there a bit later on to power it all. That should be good. Okay, so next up. Let's put a couple of planks down behind here, just so I don't lose any bees that may bounce off when I'm doing this. Okay. Right then. Scoops away. So we get the Arctic ones, the Forest Hive ones, the Modest, the deserty ones. Yeah, we'll just grab all of the bees. Okay. And quickly, before they all start despawning, put them all away in here. Out of the way. Okay. Grab you guys as well. Thank you. Alright, so now I need to start figuring out where I want to start. I've got these bonuses here that I can change around. I don't think I'm going to need hell just yet, because I haven't got any bees from hell. Jungle, may need the tropical, needs a jungle. Light levels, cooler, drier. We've got the modifiers there, which is cool. I like that it's got modifiers and stuff. But to start off with, I reckon I'm just going to get some basic meadows drones doing. And look at them lovely bees, all are buzzing around, enjoying the atmosphere. We've got the Meadows Queen is still working fine. She's produced a couple of combs of honeycomb so far, but she doesn't seem to have a death as such. I don't know if that gets to the end and then she dies. We've got the Forest Queen is also at 80% because I put them off at the same time. They only needed flowers and the same environment that they're currently in. Whereas I got the Modest Queen to work by putting a hell emulation in, because it did the temperature hellish, and put 2 dryers in to make the humidity arid. I think that 2 is required. We'll check that in a minute. It also required a cactus so that we could have a flower of their type. Being from the desert, they needed a flower as well. Humidity is still arid with just 1 reduction, so that could be a thing. I'll put them both in there just to see, but I'm going to put the other one in with this lot. So I've still got other things in here. I've got the jungle emulator and all that sort of stuff. So I can swap these around a bit later on. But it is taking a lot of power. There's my power just gone again. So I go and recharge it fairly quickly. It soon runs out though. That's the big deal, that is. Those apiaries take a lot of power. So the sooner I can get some bronze or brass or something sorted out. Yeah, it is over here. Bronze or brass sorted out or whatever it is to make the forestry apiaries, the better. So this takes a little while to fill up as well. That's all emptied already. Pop that. Take that one back and put this one on. We're going to get some more better production in here soon. The power supply is pretty good because it's unlimited free supply, but I do need to get some better processing done. Some better processes with thermal expansion so I can maximize my power a little bit more. But again, that's a lot about it's a lot about getting the right materials, and for that I need to do a lot more mining. So I'm going to work in the no power, no power, no power, no power. I'm going to work in the biosphere, in order to get myself a load more materials ready. At least by next episode I'll have everything ready for the animals, and then we'll start thinking about going down to get more materials, more metals and the like. I also want to have a look to see if I've got enough of these ender fused obsidian and ender cores, because they're hidden around all over the place as well. I might actually have enough to make an ender quarry. I don't know if I'll be able to operate an ender quarry yet, but I've got ender cores up there and I've got infused obsidian and stuff, so I might be able to make myself an ender quarry. Let's have a look. And ding 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 ding. Ender core, ender quarry. Ender quarry requires a diamond pickaxe, which I think I can do. 2 endothermic pumps, 2 ender cores, easy enough, and 2 infused and a sapling. So we've got almost everything there. The diamond etched is burnt quartz and that, and some diamonds. So I should be able to do that. And then the endothermic pumps require the Eyes of Ender. I think that's the big issue, is getting the Eyes of Ender. Hopefully one of these chambers will give me what I need to do an Eye of Ender soon enough. But that's all I can do for this episode. I'm going to be processing areas, trying to get all of the materials I can from them for a little while more. And then we should be in good shape for the next episode of Material Energy Cubed. Thank you very, very much for watching. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you very, very much for watching, indeed. And I will see you in the very next episode of Material Energy Cubed. I nearly forgot. I've got a trophy to put down before the end of this episode, haven't I? Nearly forgot. It's the slime trophy that we picked up. And the slime goes there. Boink. Gimme. Nothing. Okay. Will he give me one today? Yes, he will. Every time. Golden nugget. Gotta love it. You can't actually get it every time. It's just I log in and log out. And he does it when you've not done it for a little while. But our trophy wall's looking pretty good so far. Spending a lot of time in the main base and not going down into the chambers is getting most of the things set up that I need. Making me feel a bit more confident about being ready to explore these areas in there. So that really is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Material Energy Cubed. I will see you next time for some more.